Alright, so here we are set up for Solo Fluxx, Solo Nature Fluxx. I will say, if you have Eco Fluxx, it's the same game, except updated packaging and updated card art frames. For example, let me pull out one, so you'll see that's the old ones, and that is the new ones. But if you have Eco Fluxx and you're looking to play it solo, when you go to the website as such, you are just going to be looking up Nature Fluxx and not Eco Fluxx, for Eco Fluxx is not on there. Alrighty, so if you do not know how to play Solo Fluxx, go ahead and check out my other playthroughs up there. I'll go over it briefly. We have a deck of rules. Every turn, I'm going to draw a rule, and I'm going to take my turn abiding by the rule changes. When a goal is out and I have the keepers needed for said goal, I can discard those keepers, take the goal, and once I claim one goal, I've officially won the game, and then I'm going to keep playing to see what my score is. After one of the decks runs out and you can't draw anymore, that's when the game's over. You count your goals, that's your final score. What you can do after you get your final score is go to that website that I mentioned, and they have a spreadsheet where you can, or a 2-question form where you can fill in your score, and then it keeps track of everything that everyone has played. So as of the day of me recording this, Nature Fluxx has an average score of 3, a high score of 7 in 19 plays. Alrighty, with all that being said, I think we are going to dive into the solo play. As I said, I have my rules deck, I have the other deck. There are certain cards that do get pulled out. If you want to know more about it, I will include a link to that website down below in the description. Also in that down below is where you can subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell for this video. With all that preamble out of the way, we will begin. I'm going to have the rules go first. So we have a free action. The free action is recycling. Is once during my turn, I can discard one of your keepers from the table and draw 3 extra cards. So right now I am good. So I'm just going to draw one and play one. So I got some keepers. I need lizards and snakes. Ferns is flowers not in play. And the leaves. Let's start off with this reptiles one because I already have the lizards in my hand. So goal I'm working on, discard pile will go over there. The rules discard pile will be off the screen. Alright, another new rule. No hand bonus. Start of turn event. If empty-handed, draw 3 cards before observing the current draw rule. So still drawing one, playing one. Let's get those lizards out and hope I get the snakes here. New one, keeper limit of 4. We're going to just stick that right there. Draw one, play one. So I'm going to do the flowers. So I can't get the ferns yet, but maybe I'll use flowers and then have the leaves out when I do. Hand limit 4. Let's just keep going down that way with these. So I'm still good. Draw one, play one. Let's get my fish out. Rules deck. Drawing 3. Yay! That's what I was hoping for. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. There's nothing in the discard pile yet. Rules reset. Reset to the basic rules. Well, I just got that draw 3. But I don't know if I like the rest of this stuff. And then I have seeds. But I will have a hand limit of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I play one, I'll have to discard a card. We're going to do seeds, and then we'll just discard. Let's do that again. So the new rules is keeper limit 2. Alright, so I have to discard stuff, so let's discard the flowers and the seeds, and I'm probably going to be resetting the rules here in a moment. 1, 2, 3 for the draw. So pollination, air, or birds, or insects, and flowers. Oh, flowers are in there. So we are going to do a rules reset because I don't like that keeper limit of only 2. So all the new rules go away. There we go. So that was my one play. Now we get a hand limit of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scavenger. Without changing the order of the discard pile, find the topmost keeper therein and play it immediately. I want to keep that. Let's get rid of, that's 1. So I don't want to keep the spiders. Keep that one. And let's keep that one. Alrighty, so draw one. Mice. We'll just put out the mice. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have dirt, I have mushrooms. I'm going to have to get rid of a bunch of stuff. I don't like that. Let's put out dirt. So we'll keep the keepers, we'll keep the scavenger, and I guess we'll get rid of those 3. Come on, play. There we go. Draw 4, play 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing 3. Insects and frogs. I don't have any frogs. I don't have. Let's keep the top keeper's seeds. I wish I would have put flowers up top. Insects and frogs. Insects and frogs. We'll get insects out. Well, so that's 1 play. 2 play. 3 play. Hand limit of 4. So these are basically the same thing, so we'll just boop, get that. Camouflage. During your turn, you may hide one of your keepers by playing it face down or by turning it over if it's already on the table. While hidden, the card is treated as if it isn't in play. Players may reveal their hidden keepers at any time. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got a creeper, so let's draw again. So immediately place and redraw. Nobody can win while this card is in play. Discard this if either flood or water is anywhere in play. Well, I don't have either one of those. Population crash. Take a card from the draw pile and place it on the discard. Repeat until the discard card is a goal. Any and all keepers shown on the goal are discarded if in play. If any creepers are revealed, the active player must take them. Not a fan of that one. Alrighty. So I have mice, but I don't have bats, rabbits, bears. I don't have lizards and shells. I have so much stuff that I don't need. Alright, so play 1. And scavenger will be play 2, which gives me the seeds. So I have plenty of keepers. And I guess my play 3 is I'm going to get rid of that and we'll go lizards and shells. I need to abide by my hand limit of 3. Let's get rid of population crash. Play all. That's what I like. Alright. So draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Birds, bears, but I can't do anything because I have the drought. So we'll get the birds and the bears. And then what should we leave as our final one? Birds eat seeds are, there we go. So I'll leave that as my final one for my play all. Now we're to play 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to get something to get rid of that. Still nothing. That's my play 1. And I guess play 2 will be worms and mushrooms. One more rule. Play 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got forest fire. So I have a handful of goals and can't get any because I have this. If you have this at the start of your turn, discard a keeper you have in play. Discard this if you have no keepers in play. Fantastic. Well, I think I'm going to use camouflage, and let's flip over my mushrooms. I think, actually no, we're going to flip over our lizards. And we'll leave herpetology out here. Alright, composting. Whenever you draw a card, you may choose to take the bottom card of the discard pile instead of the top card of the draw pile. It's okay to look at first. Let's do that again. Take any action or new rule card you wish and immediately play it. Alright. So let's start my turn. I need to discard one of these. So let's go ahead and discard dirt. Draw 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I have the Flood. But if the Flood is anywhere in play, Drought gets removed. Flood. When your turn ends, discard your entire hand and give this to the next player. When this gets back to the player who had it first, discard it. You know, you'd think the Flood would take out the Forest Fire. So for the first play, discard or draw 3 and play 2 of them. 1, 2, 3. I'll go Sunshine and Poison that prevents my keepers from being eaten. So that will go away. So that was my 1. And then I guess Aaron, no, we'll do Spiders Eat Insects as the last one. And then let's go ahead and hide my spiders. The next one is, now we are drawing 2. 1 and 2. So, where was it? So I had no hand. This went to the next player. It'd get back to me, so that is gone. This I have to discard a keeper. Let's discard the fish. The 2 I have will go Leaves in Play and Rabbits. Hand limit 1. Drawing 2. Change the weather. Discard the current goal and all creepers in play. All players, including you, choose a goal from their hands if possible and pile them up, shuffle. So that is nice. We're going to play that. So unfortunately the goal goes away, but so does that creeper, and I'm going to bring these guys back out now. And hand limit 2. Draw 2. Alrighty, so cool. We're going to play that. Mushrooms or leaves in play plus insects. So insects, mushrooms get discarded. So I've scored at least 1. And then my other one is there. Alright. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is getting low. That's got 1, so I don't have many turns left. See, I don't have water and dirt. Do I have sunshine and leaves? I do. So that's sunshine and leaves. Gives me that one. Don't care about that. Let's get the frogs out. So that's 2 plays. Discard your entire hand and draw as many cards as you discard. Do not count this. I'm going to use this as play 3. That lets me draw 2 more cards. I got rabbits. See, I don't have trees, but I do have seeds. Let's put out my rabbits. Keeper limit 3. Really? Alright. Get rid of 1. Let's see, what do we want to just keep? We'll keep the rabbits, we'll keep the air, and we'll keep the seeds. The rest of this goes away. So this is not treating me well on this one with the creepers being there, stopping me from getting all those goals, the keeper limits. So this will be my last turn because I won't be able to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Playing 4. Fish eat worms. Trash something, doesn't matter. So it doesn't really matter, so let's just get my 3 keepers out. And my goal is that. Alright, so that was the playthrough. I scored 2. So that is just below the average score. So you'll just go here, you'll look for this 2-question form. It's going to ask you what deck you did. We did Nature Fluxx. How many goals? Just 2. And submit. And done. So that is all you have to do. So that, again, was Nature Fluxx from Looney Labs. Same one as Eco Fluxx. And I'll reiterate, if you want, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share, and ring the bell on the channel to be alerted when we do more playthroughs of Fluxx, which is once a month, usually at the beginning or the very end of a month, depending on when days fall. Until next time, I'm the Groom, telling you to get out in nature.